All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Even Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay,
last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. Ready.
Has some space inside the 35. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ready.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Ready.
Coming up out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Zone read. They'll give it to Hubbard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Hut.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Got it.
Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on second down.
Set.
Young working from the gun. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. Go. Ready.
Third along, Young. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. He stops at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field you could depend on. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side finds Birdie. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Right. We'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. trim the lead to 1. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Hey, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. There's a give for right. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Right again. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 33, ready,
It's Hubbard off the option. Escapes a defender. There's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red.
They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Okay, right?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Slide through. Come on, set.
Young throwing here. Launches one deep downfield. Oh, it's an interception. The rookie from Michigan State has it. I don't know what to be impressed by, Mace Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Tight end going in motion here. Williams to throw on first. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. From the 48. He's got the man left. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sails through good. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's 2nd down.
Ball red. Here we go. Cut.
Now Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Finds him on the slant. It's inside the 10. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And he
gets in. Touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
Chicago.
Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind
well,
the
they were
line
hoping.
scrimmage.
They were
It's
hoping
a
to get
loss of a
outside
yard.
and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Ready. 45. White. Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Yeah, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that third pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, yeah, that third pick's a-coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
And is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Incomplete.
Carolina in punt formation. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
Young working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
32, Whiskey.
First down, Williams. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Run it hard. Here we go.
Now run with Wright. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. This one is up and good. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
33, claws, 10. Ready?
Hubbard again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
32. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set, hut.
Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, go. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap down to Young. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set, ready. Set, go.
Young to throw it. Chases out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That's good for a
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here we go. Ready.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go. 60 red.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
First down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Down. Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green.
From the 37. That's caught by Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hut.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Big gap up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
On the ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's set.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Complete on the option. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's a dive up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And a tackle made by Princely Umamiellen.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a give inside to Wright. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, here's Swift. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give for Wright. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running behind center with Wright. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Going power with a big time they're just inches away on third down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. And he's going to take a knee. Not sure what possessed them to do this. It looks like they're lining up to punt inside the red zone. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, hunt.
This one's a little touchback forward to his man coming across. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Set, hunt. Yellow, 40. Set.
You're not going to miss it. Here's Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Second read. They'll give it to Hubbard. They bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready. Black 40, ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hut, hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 14-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bears take this one on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Charlotte.